Hi guys, I hope everybody is doing fantastic. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My good name is Lucy Tash from Kenya in Africa. Thank you so much for the support you've been showing me. I told you I just want to be consistent, and yes, I'm doing it. For those of you who are YouTubers, you know how YouTube can really mess up with your mind, by the way. Being consistent here in these streets of YouTube, it's not easy. It's not easy. Those of you who are not YouTubers do not understand. But coming up with a content, I'm telling you, it's never that easy. But we are here back with a new video. If you are new here, welcome so much. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome and welcome back. And please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe, because this year guys, I have decided to educate you on so many things, on so many things. I just want to educate you, and that's it, so that when you're getting lost with life over there, you will not say I did not tell you guys. And I just want to be bringing you things that will help you in life, guys. I want to help you. With that said, on today's video, just according to our title over here, I just want to tell you that this life, you have to keep thinking and making your mind work, because it's not easy. It's not easy. I don't know in other countries, but in our country, Kenya, things are really getting tougher. They are getting tougher, and we cannot keep on complaining about the government is not doing this, the government is not doing that. We cannot change anything. We will never change anything if we continue complaining. We have to do it ourselves. We have to change ourselves. We have to change the lifestyles. We have to change the narratives we have had over years. What our ancestors were doing, what our parents were doing, we have to change it, because guys, life is hard. Life is becoming even worse. But we move. So, in our country, Kenya, buying a land is like a jackpot. Man, if you buy a land in Kenya, everybody respects you. Everybody in that area respects you. Your friends respect you. Your family respects you. But they don't know behind the scenes what you are going through mentally, financially. They don't know what you are going through. The buyer, it's the one who feels the heat. The others, the family, the friends, will see you as a hero. But I'm telling you, it's not an easy thing, guys. It's not an easy thing, because it comes with a lot of sacrifices. It comes with a lot of sacrifices, because lands in Kenya are not cheap. They are damn expensive. Especially, you will go to some places and you will buy a piece of land at a very high price. Sorry, at a very high price. So it is you who feels the heat of that land you've just bought. And everyone sees you like this small god. Eh? If you become a landowner, people will see you as just a small god who has made it in life. Men, and most young people's dream in Kenya, their dreams is buying a land. That is their greatest dream, myself included. When you get that first job, your mind, it's like buying a land. My dream is buying a land. My dream is buying a land. And when a young person gets employed, the first thing they will do is buy a land, without even thinking the consequences of buying that land. But the first thing they will do is buying a land. And where will they get that money of buying the land? Do you have the money? First time employers? No. I mean, first time an employee as a first time? Do you have the money? No. Have you saved from where? Maybe just from school, or you've tamaked for like 10 years, because that is what we do in Kenya. We tamak for like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years without getting the job. And the first thing you do when you get that job, when you get that employment, you go take a loan, buy a land. That is what we do, myself included. Yes, you take a loan and you will buy a land. It's not a bad idea buying a land, by the way. Don't condemn me in the comment section. Do not condemn me. It's not a bad idea buying a land, but I would like you to ask yourself a simple question. Why am I buying this land? Why am I buying this land? That is the very first question you should ask yourself whenever your mind tells you that you should buy a land. Why am I buying this land? For what purposes? Why do I want to buy that land? Do I want to build? Because maybe I'm tired of rent. You might build, in Kenya, you will buy a land, build somewhere, and then you will be transferred. You'll be told, now this is not the place you'll be doing this job. You have to go to another county. You have to go to another region. You have to go to another sub-county. So you leave your house with nobody. You start paying the rent again. The rent that you are running away from. You will start paying that rent again. So I will just want you to ask yourself, why am I buying this land? Why am I buying this land? Because most of us will just buy a land and leave it at that, just to be called a landowner. You go somewhere, we call them plot maguta maguta in Kenya. You go somewhere, buy a land, leave it like that, so that your friends can call you a landowner, so that your family can call you a landowner, and you are not doing anything to that land. You will be left servicing the loan, be left servicing for the loan that you borrowed, yet your money is lying somewhere in a land which is neglected, earning you nothing. Eventually, you become very poor because that land is not adding any value. It's just there, lying. Maybe you are waiting for the price to go up. But after how many years? After how many years does a land add value? Or when will that price hike? After how many years? Maybe after 5 years, maybe after 10 years, maybe even after 20 years, because maybe we bought a land somewhere that is, maybe something happens. And maybe a tarmac is being built there. That is when your land will start hiking up. Maybe the government built something, a research, like a KEMRI, a research institution, and that is when your land will start appreciating. But for those 5 years, for those 10 years, for those 20 years, your money is just lying somewhere. Your money, guys, is just lying somewhere. How do you feel about it? Your money just lying somewhere, and yet you're servicing the loan, earning no profit. Eventually, you become very poor. With the money lying somewhere, doing nothing for you guys. Okay, it's not a bad idea buying a land. It's not. But ensure that you are buying that land to add value in it. You can either make sure when taking that loan, you have some money somewhere. Ama, you take a loan, buy a land with some money, then leave some money so that maybe you will do farming. Farming in Kenya nowadays is very profitable. Maybe do farming. Or buy that land, build houses for rentals. Because that way you will be getting your value for your money. Because you will be earning from the rentals, or you will be earning from the agriculture business that you are doing. But do not buy a land just to stay there, waiting for the land to appreciate. When will it appreciate? And this you will be left you will be left not feeling the heat of paying that loan that you take. Rather, instead of taking a loan to buy a land, this is something else I would like you to put in your mind. Instead of taking a loan to buy a land, which is earning you zero money, nothing is coming from it, why don't you take a loan, start a business, do your research, do your research properly. Take that loan, go start a business somewhere. I know some of you will be like, it can fail. Yes, be a risk taker. Be a risk taker. Most people who are doing well in their lives took the risk. They are risk takers. If you do not take a risk, you will never do anything in this life, by the way. You have to take that risk. What if you take that land and then, in our country nowadays, you're buying a land and then the next minute you're being kicked out, that the land belongs to another person, that the company that sold you the land was not theirs. You've been conned, in short. Or it belonged to the government and they never knew. So your money, is that not risk taking, guys? Is that not risk taking? It's still risk taking. Why don't you buy that land? Take that risk. Go start a business, but make sure you do your research. Don't just go and start a business somewhere and then it hits you. Rather, instead, if you do not want to start that business, why don't you do some investments? Do some investments that you know very well will bring you some profits at the end. Do some investments or do the money marketing. There are so many talks about money marketing funds. Why don't you do that, so that your money will be earning you something? But do not, guys, the reason as to why I'm talking to you, I am a victim. Yes, I am a victim. That is why I just took this opportunity to talk to you guys, especially you young people. Getting employed, taking a loan, buying a land, and then we see you like, hey, you've made it in life. No, it doesn't go like that. We are doing what our parents used to do. Let us think otherwise. Stop repeating the same cycle. Now, where are your parents? Most of our parents are not even well off, yet we are doing the same things they used to do. Rather, take that land and add value in it. Because right now, if you tell me to take a loan and buy a land to build a house that I'll be staying, I will not do that. I would better pay for that rent. I would better pay for that rent. Guys, I hope you've learned something. Please, if you've learned something, hit that like button, like this video, and also please subscribe to this video, because I will be bringing you more and more content, educative content. Guys, I want you to have some knowledge. We don't have to keep on repeating or failing for the same mistakes we do. I failed. I don't want you to fail. And if you must buy a land, because it's not a bad idea, it's a very good idea, make sure you are doing something in that land so that they will earn you something. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have been helped by this video. And please subscribe to this channel for more videos, guys. You keep me motivated. Whenever I see +1 subscribers, +2 subscribers, +3, I feel motivated. Thank you so much. And until the next one, it's a bye-bye.